All right, man. Let's talk about the Pistons. Apparently, the Raptors could have some guys on the trading block. When you talk about Pascal Siakam, Fred VanVleet, and them having agreed to a contract, Gary Trent Jr. And OG Anunoby. So let's speak on it. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. That subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications. Increase your chance to get notifications. Can any of them really help you? You look at Fred VanVleet, probably not. Probably if he won't accept the role of the six man, but that'd be a high price six man. I really never been a fan of him. A smaller guard, have trouble getting his shot up over length. Not super athletic, but he can play. I'll give it to him. Just not a fit here. But he can play. He can fill it up. He know how to get his shot off versus length a little bit better. So he a baller. He a baller, man. But if somehow you could bring him off the bench as a spark plug, that's kind of where I kind of like him. Not a pure point, more of a modern combo guard. But I don't see it a fit here with Ivy, Killian. I mean, if you move Killian or but if he was gonna work somewhere, it'd be playing next to a guy like Cade Cunningham, a bigger two guard as a starter, a bigger guard next to him that can defend. But also you got championship pedigree as well. So the Raptors could be hitting the reset button. I think the marriage between them and Kawhi was perfect. Kawhi didn't realize that he went to a cursed organizations in the Clippers, and they've been the same since. And don't really seem like he give a damn, honestly. He was better in Toronto, and everybody want their happiness to be where they want their happiness to be where they want their happiness to be. But sometimes, it's not meant to be there. His happiness was in Toronto. And the way the East is still set up, they still would be a top 10 in the top team in the East. And they probably would have made a few runs at the finals. And probably would have made it, honestly. That's a good team, bro. That's a real good team around them. Especially OG Anunoby kind of stepping up and all that stuff. So, but, moving on, Gary Trent Jr., another combo guard, his price range more suited to come off the bench. I don't think, Burks got and I'm going to do a Piston live coming up pretty soon. I'm going to try to squeeze 2 lives in this week. But Lions live and the Pistons live. I can't tell you which one will come first, but I'll be wanting to do Saturday and morning lives, so I'll be going to the gym. So that's the only issue. But with no football on Sunday, I can do that now. But nonetheless, you look at if you ain't gonna keep Burks, and you gonna keep Bojanovic in the starting lineup, he'd be cool to bring off the bench and give you a spark off the bench, like the way he shoot it, instant offense. One of them kind of combo guards again. I think his daddy played in the league too. I like his game. Be a nice little plug to come off the bench. If you ain't gonna keep Burks, or you ain't gonna move Bojanovic to the bench, a nice little plug off the bench, and he could help. Because you look at some of the dudes, Isaiah Stewart, Bagley, Killian, Alec Burton, Noel. I guess you can have 2 spark plugs off the bench, 2 guys that can fill it up, but I don't necessarily know if that's I don't necessarily know if they if they need them, honestly. Then I said Fred VanVleet, Gary Trent Jr., OG Anunoby. He'd be good for them. Good 3-and-D guy, I think. It's another guy I kind of would favor more of the Cam Johnson. I like how sharp Cam Johnson is as a shooter. I like his defensive versatility. But the little bit difference about Anunoby, he's stronger. He more solid. To kind of body up with those bigger wings like Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. He'll be the ideal guy that you probably want. One of those ideal guys you want in this game. I think Cam Johnson is a better shooter from around the 3-point line, from the wings, top of the key, from the corner. OG Anunoby, I always see him in that corner, stretching the floor from the corner. But that's the real difference between them. Cam is more wiry, not as strong. I think he's a better sharpshooter from around different points of the 3-point line. Like OG Anunoby is good from that corner, but he more kind of puts you in a mindset of Stanley Johnson. more thicker, stronger, more durable. More just built sturdier. You know what I'm saying? The body up with some of the bigger body wings and guards. And they both got a lot of length. So I think he's probably one of the dudes you say, you know what? He can shoot it well enough, defensively, probably ain't gonna break the bank too much if you gotta pay him. That's kind of where you probably, get a starting three at. Right then and there, I think Cam Johnson, OG Anunoby is perfect for what the Pistons need at that 3 spot. Good foot movement, good defenders, can stretch the floor. So that's probably the guy if they are looking to blow it up and they looking to move some guys in Toronto, that's probably the guy that I'm probably looking at the most out of these guys. Obviously, they not moving Scotty Barnes. They probably moving forward, obviously, with Scotty Barnes. So that's the one guy that I probably say that I'd be like, hell yeah, give me him. That's the one guy that you say you need right now. Everybody looking at what they got. That mean, if you're gonna go with Bojanovic and a less defensive 4. That means Jalen Durham got to really step up and be Ben Wallace, and your guards got to step up and be a great defensive backcourt. For all that not to happen and take to take some pressure off of K, Ivy, and take some pressure off of Durham, you need to get better at the 3 spot defensively. You need to get better at the 4 spot all the way around. So you need really 2 really good defenders at the 3 and the 4 spot to make that work, and they need to be able to stretch that floor. But Pascal Siakam, not a great shooter, but he can play the 4. That'll be the issue with Durham not really shooting the ball as well. And he's a capable shooter, but he's not a great shooter. But he got a lot of length. He can play the 4. He can run, championship experience. He can rebound, defend, pass. He could do some things. He's a willing shooter from 3. Not a great 3-point shooter, but that means you would need a knockdown shooter at the 3 spot. That means Cade and Ivy have to improve as shooters, and you can get away with that, especially if you bring Bojanovic off the bench in certain situations. I mean, in some situations in this league, you can probably play Pascal at the 5. In some situations, where these dudes go small. So, yeah, he worth looking at. I mean, at the end of the day, Victor Walla-Banana, you probably not going to get him. And probably that's 0% chance they let him come to Detroit. You probably not going to get him. So, I mean, I would trade that pick, after I find out what it is, to Toronto for Pascal. But I like OG Anunoby a lot to Detroit to kind of help them get over the hump. I like Cam Johnson a lot to Detroit to get them over the hump. And I wouldn't mind Pascal Siakam at the 4. But you're gonna have to get a knockdown shooter more like Cam Johnson at the 3, and you're gonna have to Cade and Ivy gonna have to shoot the ball a lot better for that to happen. So, but yeah, I like the most out of this deal, out of them 4 or whatever I name. I like OG Anunoby for the Pistons. Exactly what they're looking for. But hey, check out Detroit Pistons Talk playlist. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance, get notifications. We go live or drop video. Financially, want to support the channel. Cash App, $ CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link in the description. Hit the link tree. Follow me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. Link tree, the first link in the description. Don't forget to check out Detroit Pistons Talk playlist for more videos like this. Peace.